What's going on? Welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. Coach Clarence here, the mortgage man. And today I want to talk about judgment, tax liens, state tax liens, federal tax liens, and how it affects you if you're applying for a mortgage or if you're refinancing. So let's start with the big two, the conventional, Freddie and Fannie. Here's how they work. If you have a judgment, it either has to be paid at closing, or if you have a state or federal, they have to agree to subordinate. State has to be paid. Federal, again, it's going to be specific loan by loan, depending on what the underwriting says. But the IRS will have to agree to be in second position. A lot of times, good payment history, or you can show that it's something that's being paid down. It's not affecting your DTI, blah, blah, blah. But getting them to be in second position or subordinating is where your challenge is going to be. Okay. With the not conventional loans, the VA, the FHA, the USDA, they're going to be a little more flexible in the sense that they allow you, if you've made 3 consecutive payments, to use that as payment history, and then it will be subordinated. It's going to count into your debt to income ratio, but you still can get by with it. So what does that mean? If you know you're thinking about getting a home and you got a while and you're not ready to buy, you may want to start making payments. Because, it's going to help you down the road that you've made payments. You've made 3 consecutive payments. They don't want to see it prepaid. They want you to make those payments. That's what they're looking for. This person's being responsible. They're taking care of their debt. So with those government agencies, that's how they look at it. 3 consecutive payment histories, they'll allow you to get into a home or refinance. Conventional is going to be a little stricter. Again, may have to be paid at close. The IRS may have to take a subordinate position. Every situation is going to be different, so we're going to want you to sit down and talk with one of us and find out what the best scenario is for you. Anytime you have those kind of judgments, a lot of times people are willing to settle, they're willing to take payments. So if you want to become a homeowner, please start making those payments. If you want to refinance, take advantage of these rates are still good. People, they're not going to be where they were. Let's just be realistic. But you can still do things like consolidate some debt. Maybe if you have the equity, you can consolidate those judgments. That's a good thing to look at right now. Well, I'm in a home already. I don't want to buy, but I got all these piled up judgments and things that I need to take care of. Use that equity, pay that off, get your credit up, keep your credit solid like that. So that's something to think about. So again, just to recap, conventional mortgages, they're going to want to see those paid at closing, or in some cases, the IRS may be willing to subordinate, and the lender may require you to subordinate, but there's got to be a good story to back all that up for the underwriting. The government-backed agencies are going to be a little more flexible. As long as you've made 3 consecutive payments, you're making payments, we can put that in the file and show that you're consistent with those. We can get you done. Long story short, again, have a conversation. Let's take a look at what's on your credit if you're planning on buying, or if you're planning on refinance. Let's just get that debt paid off and you can move on to something else, because that's always going to be there and it's got to be dealt with. All right, this is Coach Clarence, and this is Wisdom.